give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Go pick it back up. There's a dream you left 2-3 years ago. Somebody told you you couldn't do it, and you internalized that foolishness. Stop listening to the haters. Shut them down. Shut them up. You want to shut your haters up? How do you do it? You do it by being successful. You don't do it by falling into their traps, doing what they want you to do, putting your head down. You don't do it by not being successful. Let me tell you what I learned. Nothing succeeds like success. And so pick your dream back up. Pick your goals back up. Kill a noise. Shut them down. And surround yourself with people who will help you, who will speak life into you and not death. People who will speak life into you and help you to get from where you are to where you want to be. It's your boy, E.T. Remember, I don't care nothing about your past, because I got one too. Listen to me, you have the opportunity right now to make the rest of your life the best of your life. You wake up at 3:30, some other kid's getting up at 3 and he's got 30 minutes on you today. I need you to do me a huge favor. I need you not only to want to be a beast, I need you to live in beast mode. Because if you live in beast mode, you'll have what other people don't have. Listen to me very closely. Not only will you have what other people don't have, you'll do what other people can't do. So what is it? What is that one thing that you're saying that I am going to get this thing done and I'm going to make my dreams become a reality? Everyone wants to be a beast until it's time to do what real beasts do. Everybody wants to be a beast. Everybody wants to make their dreams become a reality. There's no one sitting in this room who's saying, I want to procrastinate. I don't want to get it done. I don't want to get to the next level. No, every person in this room, not only do you want your dreams to become a reality, you deserve for your dreams to become a reality.
This is important. Seasons are always temporary. Say it. Crisis is not a permanent condition. It's just a season. And the key to life is what you have to do is organize yourself to outlast the season. That's all.
As long as you're average, you're going to get what average people get. If you get to that point where you do exactly what you say you're going to do, you're going to get to the next level.
But no one can do it for you but you. It's not over until I win.
Life has taught me that you will grow through what you go through. Life has taught me that you will grow through what you go through. Life has taught me for every level, there's another devil. Life has taught me the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success.
Everybody's got a dream. Everybody's got a goal. Everybody wants something in life, but many of you in this room right now, your beast mode is idle. Your beast mode is not turned on. And when you leave this place, I'm telling you, your life is going to go to a whole nother level if you can learn to turn that switch on and keep that switch on. I outlasted the pain. You're saying, I've got dreams, I have goals, there are things that I want to accomplish, I'm not satisfied. Like I don't sleep well at night. Like E.T., I dream it, E.T., I want it, E.T. Let me tell you something. If you get to that point, where you do exactly what you say you're going to do, you're going to get to the next level. As an individual, I need you to get your schedule up. I need you to get your life up. I need you to get your words up. I need you to get your heart up. I need you to get your action up. I need you to get to a place that every single thing that you do is phenomenal so that the life you want to live, you can actually live that life. Everybody wants to be number one. Everybody wants to be the best. Everybody wants to succeed. Everybody wants to have, to be, and do what they feel they've been called to do.
The challenge becomes, most of us, when it's time to do what beasts do, we don't do it. I need you to put this down, put this down, put this down. Because what you're going to discover as you're going towards your dream, as you're going towards your goal, man, so many distractions. There are going to be so many people that are haters, so many people that come up against you, so many obstacles, so many trials, so many tribulations. And when people ask me, E.T., like for real, E, I know you can give me 20 things that you've done to help yourself to become successful. But E.T., I just need like one or two. Can you give me one or two? And one of the things I tell people is, I outlasted the pain. I outlasted the pain. I need you to recycle your pain. When I was sleeping in those abandoned buildings, I kept telling myself, one day you'll be a homeowner. Every time I walked into that abandoned building, I told myself that this might be your current circumstances, but this will not be how the story ends. All you have to do, E.T., is to survive today. When they kicked me out of school, I knew that I would not be a high school dropout for the rest of my life. I knew I got to get through this one day. Me and my mom have been through a lot. My mom and I have gone months and almost years of not talking to each other, but every single day I kept telling myself, one day I'll have a great relationship with my mom again. One day. Well, I didn't grow up with my biological father. He wasn't in my life until I was 30 years old. But I told myself, today, your father is not in your life, but one day. And so every single day when I wake up homeless, one day. Every single day when I woke up in that abandoned building, one day is going to be E.T.'s day, but that day can't come if I give up today. So every single day when I woke up, I kept telling myself, today might not be the day, but soon it will be my day, and I will recycle my pain. So what do you mean, E.T., you recycled your pain? I turned homelessness into a book. I turned my father not being in my life to a book. I turned an estranged relationship with my mom into a book. I turned being homeless into a book. I turned being a high school dropout into a bestseller. And not only do they sell it in America, they sell it across the world. What will you do with your pain? Will you let it break you, or will you let it redefine you? I outlasted the pain.
What I see as the one common denominator of people that are successful over a lifetime is the sustained hunger. Hunger is the number one factor. You need to be good at pattern recognition, and that's what gets somebody strong at anything. I mean, you look at, why is Amazon doing so well? He realized one pattern was valued over anything else: convenience. Right? If you look at Tom Brady, a friend of mine, he's got pattern recognition like nobody else at 43 years old. He's able to do things no one dreamed could be done. He's got more Super Bowl rings than any team. See, what do they see that none of us see? What's the pattern? Then you gotta learn pattern utilization. It's one thing to see it, it's another thing to use it. And then if you're good after a while, you get to pattern creation. It's like if you learn to play the piano, most people play other people's music, and then there's a point you've learned so much that you're able to create. Really comes down to anyone can learn anything if it's important enough to you. So it's like my drive is not just for me. That wouldn't be enough because it's easy to meet your own needs. It's not that difficult. But if you can find something that you care about more than yourself, your daughter, your son, your family, your business, your mission, your community, whatever it is, that's really the secret to energy and vitality and strength and really learning. One of the things I want to do with people during this challenge is take things that seem so complex and make them so simple so you do it. Get it really simple, things you can do right now to change your life. You can go to experience it that day, and then you get momentum. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and all of a sudden now what used to be hard to do is easy to do. And I think for anyone, you got to understand anyone can learn anything if you can just break it down to its simple core. That's what I try to do most. And I'm just not willing to settle for a life without passion and aliveness. That's just like there's so much to learn, there's so much to grow, there's so much to give, and I'm wired to grow and give. And I think anybody gets wired to grow and give is gonna have a really fulfilling life. It doesn't matter what you choose to do, you're gonna be alive. A year ago, People thought we were coming out of, we got vaccines now and we're coming out of COVID and it's going to be all over now. And people were excited. But now, after going through 2 years of this, there's a lot of people now that no longer have a compelling future. Like, people talking about New Year's resolutions. Most people don't even have one because it's like they never followed through anyway, right? But at least they had something to look forward to. They're starting to get into learned helplessness. Learned helplessness is when something is so bad over and over again, you start thinking the problem's permanent. No problem is permanent. Or you start thinking the problem's pervasive because I haven't handled my finances, my whole world's over. Or because my relationship's bad, my whole world's over. Your life is bigger than that. My goal right now is to shake that up for people. People need a new perspective, and you can't do it by just sitting and thinking. You gotta move your body, you gotta change your energy and your focus. But if I get you into a higher state of being, mentally, emotionally, physically, then all of a sudden you start remembering who you are and you start coming up with answers that you never even thought were possible before.
The idea of remembering who you are is something incredibly powerful. There was a Batman cartoon where he gets amnesia and he gets put in like a camp, basically, a work camp, and he can't get out. And he feels stuck and weak and, afraid. And then something happens, I don't remember what, triggers his memory. And he remembers that he's Batman. Just in remembering that he's Batman, he then takes the actions to fight his way out. And look, I know it's a cartoon, but that has always resonated with me. And whenever I'm feeling anxious about something, I always tell myself, remember who you are.
But you're really talking about the most important concept in lasting change, identity. We all define ourselves in certain ways. So you start where you are and you do what's in front of you, do what's next, and you keep growing until you start to discover, hey, this is my real passion. And it can change. People go for 5, 6, 7 years and then they usually question their business, their career, their body, their relationships. And then one of two things happens. They change direction and feel renewed, or they go, no, I got a great deal here. What the hell's wrong with me? And they recommit and they get stronger. But that's life. And if you don't grow, I don't give a damn how much.
Chad, good morning, baby. For those of you that have been here since the start, hope you guys are feeling motivated.
That kind of sounds heavy on the front end, but it's a truth.
I listen to a few of these clips every single morning, and yeah, here's the thing, Chad. You're not always going to be motivated. Keeks, I don't know about you. There's days where you want to sit down and be comfortable and not do the hard things, and you need to pick yourself up to a different level. So
yeah, it's not always fun, but it's like you said, it's just things you got to do. So you got to get up and just get to work.
So Chad, it is NFP Friday, last day of the week, 2 sessions left for the day. How's the audio? It's sounding very, very loud on my side. I don't know why. Okay, wait, I see my gain for some reason was relatively high, so I can do this. Chad, let me know how the audio is. Is it clipping? Mo, if you can let me know. I don't know if Mo is in the chat. But anyways, Chad, I hope you guys are ready. We're going to end the week as we started it strong, ready for what we're about to go into here. And again, the battle is against yourself, against your own mind, against your own ability. So let's get ready. Keeks, are you feeling ready, energized?
I won't say I'm energized today. Actually, these markets are just taking the energy out of me. But I'm ready.
All right, Chad. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'm going to greet everybody. Let's firstly quickly get into what we're looking at here this morning, and I'm going to obviously start off with the dollar. Yesterday, we were bullish again, as mentioned, at 200 EMA, absolute beast to get through. We didn't. Is this now finally the breakout of the range? I don't want to say I'm going to be fatigued if the daily candle closed right back into the range after NFP today, but can we now just finally get out of that range? But on the day, I have to be bearish. There's a number of things that indicate that we are not getting through that 200 EMA. We've had almost 2 weeks worth of price testing that level. we now finally broke out to the downside. Very strong candle, took out a previous daily high, so there's liquidity taken there, as you can see. And now the question is, where do we go from here? We still have that open gap. Is NFP going to drive us down to go and close that gap? We've got a 102.25 as the key level, already breaking yesterday's low. So very interesting that the dollar, I was out of the office yesterday for quite a bit. Keeks, if you can maybe just bring me up to speed. I know you guys were pretty locked in with the data yesterday. How did the data look? What is your...
So it was, if you want to say, a mixed day, purely being that unemployment claims came out shockingly higher, which was a bit unexpected, was that surprise scenario, bringing that weakness to basically the dollar. And then later on, about, what was it, hour and a half later, you had PMI coming out, which actually came out very, very positive for the dollar as strength. But I do think the positive PMI wasn't anything dramatic, and that's why the dramatic volume and push from unemployment claims was definitely what set the tone for the dollar and put it away. And if guys know what happened with FOMC, moving with those insane unemployment numbers coming out, you definitely, NFPs on the cards here today. It really, really is now.
Okay, Chad, I'm quickly going to finish up my dollar analysis. I just need to grab some water here, but Chad, it's looking bearish. Like I said, I'm bearish on the day. How do we execute on this? We already at the Asia lows. We've got that breakout level up here. Are we going to do something weird today where we first go up and then during NFP we sell off? My only thing is, before a big event now like NFP, we mentioned that the Fed is closely monitoring the labor market. If we're going to get a one-sided move now from London into NFP, I'm expecting the opposite. And if this thing is coming all the way down, then I'm also expecting the opposite. I'm also going to chat about, I'm going to let Keegan do his analysis as well. And then I'm quickly going to do the scenario analysis after our analysis here. The three scenarios for NFP that me and Keegan discussed yesterday, and then we're going to give it to you. So for me, currently tight little range. We've took Asia lows, Asia highs still untapped. I'm just going to wait for this to develop, and then I'm going to get my buys from there. So Keeks, I'm going to throw over to Keeks for his dollar analysis. Keeks, I just want to grab water. Your price tab, 3 centimeters
to the right.
To the right, yeah, perfect. Cool. Okay.
All right, Chad. So basically, we're on US30. Let's go to dollar quickly. I am bearish, and again, that purely comes down. So you can see here, this was our zone. We wanted to see that break above yesterday. We were actually trading quite bullish the whole day, looking quite strong to break that. But again, that 450, 103, 450, that key area, holding like a warrior again with that 200 EMA, basically just annihilating us. And then obviously the news coming out with the unemployment claims just put dollar in the grave. You guys will see it literally over here. If we go there, 330, there we go. So that was dollar, that was the move that came out, gave that breakaway on the flip zone, and then just the retest, and dollar could never get its feet in back and just melted away. So moving forward for the day, as Chris said, long term, we know that what the Feds want to do is bullish for now, the next, let's say, week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But at this point in time, after what happened yesterday, I have to also be going bearish. Specifically, we failed to break that rejection zone, and at the same time, we've got basically this range over here, which now we've broken nicely to the downside. So we really are getting away from it now. Obviously, we trade to that weekly support, but at the same time, we have spoke about this already. We do still have this gap fill over here to go and fill. So again, saying NFPs on the table today, could that be us going for the gap fill? We're gonna have to wait and see. But I am definitely bearish on the dollar. I'm gonna purely be looking to see what we do at Asia highs. If we start gaining Asia highs, I'd probably see that pull back just for the daily pivot, and then that pull down to again. But at the same time, I don't see that being too likely. We've got a big news event that's really going to play a part today. So I do see this honestly just consolidating most of the session. until that news comes out where we'll see that definite move come. But I am leaning more to the bearish side of things.
Sweet. Somebody's saying the audio is still soft. Just check. I think it should be better now. Cheslin, just for you, my brother, Caitlin's going to get in contact with you so we can jump on a call regarding those creatives. So just check that out for me. I think she's going to get in contact this morning.
Screen is dark.
Screen is dark. No, I think your screen. Okay. Anyways, Chad, US30. As mentioned, we're still bullish long term. Yesterday's daily candle, technically, it's not an inside day. We took out a previous daily low. This for me now becomes a valid swing low formation. Took out a previous daily low, closed bullish. Didn't fully engulf it. That high is still intact. And I think as soon as we take out Wednesday's high, that was the high on NFP. FOMC day, I think this thing is gone. It's going to run. So I need to technically be neutral on the day, because at any stage can we come back down, or we can even stay in this range for a day or two. So neutral on the day. 5 minute time frame. What do we have on the 5 chart? Let's quickly look at very, very strong move off the lows here yesterday, and that liquidity being taken as discussed. Previous daily low. Asia low still intact. Asia high still intact. We've got the weekly R2 down here, so one of the levels to monitor right there. Accumulation distribution firmly bullish again. You can clearly see the angle of that gradient. So at this nice bullish push up, we had this little bit of a correction, and now we are back bullish again. So purely looking for buy setups while we trade above the 200. And where can you execute? Two places where you can potentially execute: monitor Asia lows, monitor the weekly R2. Can we get a pullback all the way back to the daily pivot? I don't know. At that stage, I think the accumulation distribution is going to start turning bearish. So then this R2 becomes a resistance and not a support. So keep that in mind. Very tricky buying at these all-time highs again. But again, NFP later this afternoon, we'll need to see what the market is going to do. Daily time frame. Let's quickly look at NAS. I'm bullish on NAS, weirdly enough. I'm going to tell you now why. Okay, look at this, Chad. If you think about it, just purely look at this little structure we've got going on here. You can purely, not purely, you can clearly see the order flow is bullish. We had the correction. I consider this a three-wave, 1, 2, 3. Three-wave pullback, nice strong bullish engulfing yesterday, little to no bottom wick. However, we could be still capped in this range, but I'm going to lean towards the bullish side up until this weekly R1. The pullback on this daily could be deep, Chad. I just want to let you know we could get like a 50%, or this thing can just run, but bullish on the day. 5 minute time frame. What do we have? Okay, beautiful. We actually have the weekly. We've got two levels here. The weekly pivot I like, because that's where your EMA is also going to converge into that. A little bit lower the daily pivot. So these would be ideal buy zones to the upside. And you can also see that the 80 now, after this consolidative phase right here, after this consolidative phase, we are now back to the upside. So again, if you're going to try some shorts, don't get married into the idea of selling this. Start looking for buying opportunities, and if you sell, keep it light, keep it tight. And Keegs US30, and
You got it, brother.
you ready? You live?
All right, so going over to NAS, guys. Again, quite an interesting one yesterday. We spoke about this happening over here. Now, first thing that happened, when we spoke about Wednesday, I said to you guys, I didn't trust this bearish movement. That being the day we did trade, yeah, we didn't even test this zone, but had the closure above. So again, when we said about Wednesday, that was purely news induced. And I said I didn't trust this, and that's why I was actually still leaning a bit neutral on the days. But obviously yesterday just 100% put us back in that bullish momentum. absolutely coming right back up and closing above this weekly pivot, taking out the highs of that little previous daily high. So again, we are very, very bullish on our US equities again. So all I'm going to look for on the day, guys, is because we had this massive candle, I always say to you, there is a good chance of a pullback. But again, I don't see dollar doing anything crazy with the consolidating before getting ready to price in what's going to happen with NFP. So if anything, we could see us taking Asia lows purely to go and just maybe test the weekly pivot, and then from then on hold that to get back into Asia range. Once we are back at Asia lows, I would look to get in for the continuation of the longs. But that would just be what I'm going to look for on NAS today. Again, all US pairs I honestly think are going to consolidate a lot this morning. But that will be my entry for when I go on NAS. US 30 is very same thing. We are very bullish. Absolutely testing this time now for the first time. We tested that little support zone over there. When we go to the 4 hour, you guys will see what that zone was. That was our initial breakaway zone for this bullish push. So we got the retest, held it beautifully at both those times, and then the massive breakaway above. So now that we are trading back above over here, very same thing. I don't necessarily see us trading all the way down for these pivots again, unless this NFP does something crazy and dollar gets some massive boost. I do not see this on the card, but we can just see this being swept, even maybe just testing the EMAs. But then once we are back in the Asia range and regained Asia lows, I'll look for the go longs to go test these Asia highs again, and then obviously the continuation is what I'll be looking at then for the rest of the day. But again, basically just gonna let it consolidate, sweep the lows, and once we regain Asia lows on USD and on NAS, look for those entries for the longs.
Beautiful, thanks Keeks. Alright, UJ guys, I'm still bearish. Yesterday I was bearish, very easy, daily wick fill. Today bearish again. This is your key level that you need to monitor. If we are going to start pushing bullish, 146.50 will hold, and your next upside target will be 147.36. If we're going to continue bearish, your next target down below is 145.80. So bearish on the day, 5-minute time frame. Let's quickly look at it. Accumulation distribution is ranging. No clear direction here. Look at that, Chad. Literally flat, so it is neutral, can go any other way. Let's just quickly look at the lower time frames. 80 is fighting here to stay bullish, but I'm gonna say your key level right here, all of your EMAs are coming in here, all of your
I was in the office. No, he's gone though. Go to Victoria, bro.
You should call us so we can talk to you up. No, but if anybody does that again, just call me. Like, it's still private property. No, it's private property. Call us next time because it's still private. It'll get fucked up in the office. Like, no, please call me next time. All right. Sorry, Chad. All right. Chad, just okay. Let's go on here. All right. UJ 146.50. That is our key level. Let's quickly see what we do there after the open. For the shorts, we want to see something like this, rejection, and then we can look for short. Longs, I'm not really interested in at this stage, so we'll see how price develops. All right, daily time frame. GJ, weirdly enough, I am bullish on the day. and I hope Keegan is bullish as well. We'll see now.
I am bullish.
Okay, so Chad, remember I said longer term, I am still bullish. We had this very nice retest of this breakout level, that 185.50 key level holding nicely, and now we barely closed above this key level. This for me is a swing low right there. He took out that liquidity, so perfect. Took out yesterday's high, beautiful. So now it's just a case of how do we get involved with this trade. Before we get involved, let's just get this red dot out of our screens. And 5-minute time frame, this is what we are working with. We are already running away. We've got our round number there. 80 is nice and firmly bullish. I'm going to say ideally what I would love, yeah, it's a little bit, okay, Chad, it's a little bit chalked. I'm going to tell you why. We've already tested Asia highs. So by the time it comes back to Asia highs, that is chalked for me. I'm going to monitor 187 for continuations. And then I want to target the weekly S1. I don't necessarily want it to come back this deep, but we'll monitor that level if it gets that deep. EJ, let's quickly look at EJ. EJ, exactly the same thing as GJ, also bullish. Nice little swing low formation. Nice little key level holding here. Let me just delete this real quick. There you can see that is a key level, and now 159.94. You can basically say 160, the upside target. Daily time frame is bullish for me. Give me 1 sec. All right, so we've got a key level here. So EJ, all right. Only thing for me is EJ is relatively close to that 200. Could very easily fizzle out, but this level down here, and then we've got the 50 right here that we can monitor, and then we've got this daily R1. So these two levels for potential continuations, and then for the potential pullback play, we're going to monitor that level there. Keeks, over to you, my brother.
Just looking at quickly
okay.
For Japan JPY, because I am bullish, but just looking on the other side of things, decline in bank savings will not affect Japan's financial statement, and then Japan government to be saddled with outstanding debt worth 1.244 trillion yen at end of May 2034, the biggest amount ever, draft estimated.
Is that a date?
Debt.
Sheesh.
So that's
negative.
where that negatives coming in for JPY.
Okay, perfect. Keeks, you are live now, my brother.
Which piece am I going over now?
Yen piece.
Yen. All right, guys. So UJ, I am bearish as well. So you guys can see us straight. If we just go top down again, we've been trading off bearish the whole time, with Yen actually coming into it, kind of in a way where it's just jawboning its currency, and basically dollar was taking shots. But now we are at this key level of 104.6440. So we're going to see what happens there. But we did get a closure below, guys. So we'll take note of that. Today, I think we're going to just be trading up now in the beginning. But again, we'll wait for this 4 hour. I think it's very, very likely it will start flipping down after this. So again, we have just traded up very, very much one way. Testing Asia highs, daily pivot EQ. You guys know I always say to you, I'm just going to wait for that regain into Asia highs. And even this daily key level, and then very, very easy shorted to the Asia lows. And when those lows are taken, that's also the low of the day, and we can just see this thing flash to the downside. Then we go over to EJ. EJ is actually a lot more better on setup terms, because now we've actually got to trade up one way, testing the R1, but now we're going to trade down to regain Asia highs, trade for those Asia lows. And we want to be trading towards a weekly key level, but also our daily pivot and EQ is under us. So now we actually have those as targets to trade downwards to as well. So EJ actually looking very, very good for me. So I'll actually set an alert here on Asia highs. And then moving over to GJ. GJ should be the same. Yeah, there we go. Very, very beautiful trades. So it's one-way momentum, taking broke Asia highs, tested, held. I'd probably see us test that R1. And then when we get back in Asia highs, a copy and paste, just aim for Asia lows. Breaking that, you also break the low of the day. and then you got the daily pivot and the EQ, even the S1, perfectly all aligned to target for the rest of the session. So EJ and GJ, I'll set alerts here at Asia highs to get the shorts in. I don't know why that's bullish. That should be bearish. But yeah, I'll be looking for those shorts on EJ and GJ.
You're done?
Yeah.
So I was just checking the chat. Yeah, okay. Chat, 5 minutes till, actually 3 minutes, 55 seconds till the open. Let's quickly blitz it. Yesterday, gold, I was bullish. Remember, we said 2030, 2045. Closed bullish again. We've got a nice, beautiful wick to fill. We literally closed. The only thing here is 2055, your key level. That is everything today is going to hinge around 2055. After 25, we mentioned 2077. Is NFP going to be the driver to get this thing going again? I'm bullish on the day. 5 minute time frame. 80 is still looking solid, Chad. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful moves to the upside. Still looking bullish. You can see here on previous days, you had a little bit of consolidations below the 200. But still ended up getting bullish. I saw a very nice trade yesterday on gold. As mentioned, I didn't really trade gold that much. But after looking at it yesterday, I'm keen to get back into it. This entire weekend, I'm going to be spending time on the charts, backtesting gold. And from next week, I will be trading gold again. So I hope you guys are ready for that. 5 minute time frame, what do we have? We've got Asia highs, we've got Asia lows. Asia highs have been taken, Asia lows still intact. The weekly R2 down here, I don't necessarily want to see it go that deep. If I'm very honest, I want to see it stay above 2055, and then I want to see what we do at Asia highs. If we can start breaking above Asia highs, I think we can start running to the upside. But also just looking at yesterday's price action, I just want to show this to you. So yesterday we traded down the entire day up until the news. 2030, there's that key level. I don't know who got involved there, but look at that. All the way while price was coming down here, the 80 was starting to diverge. So this little consolidation here with the 80 divergence down here was already telling you this thing is ready to go to the upside. So very beautiful setup there. And then we broke through 2045, a little bit of a little pullback. That's quite a deep pullback. And then from there started running. So 2055 for me today, key level, and then 2045. So depending on where we are when NFP hits, that is my view. So over to the gold whisperer, Keegs himself. He's going to give you the juice on gold.
All right. Okay, guys. Just before I start off with gold, King Shaq, just to answer your question on those JPY, if they are in debt, why are we looking at shorts? You'll see, brother, a lot of the time now, London sessions, you'll see basically that weakness is showing. So that's why it's looking very, very bullish. But later on, going into your New York session, you will see that basically the continuation then of the shorts. Keep in mind, this isn't a financial, if you want to say a fundamental basically stat that came out. This is more just a tweet that came out. So it's going to affect it, but it's not a long-term thing. They can literally tweet something again that they made a plan, how they're going to budget it and fix the problem, and then that will be bullish for JPY, if that makes sense. So a lot of the time you'll see JPY actually go the opposite way. So let's say if it's bearish in a London session, you'll see it go bullish for New York session to continue bearish. So that's just something you can go check out on yen pairs, but that's why I'll still look for the shorts on it. But then going over to gold, guys, I am bullish. So obviously we had that massive move yesterday, absolutely holding our key levels, trading back above and getting that closure now in the 2050 area. So now we're back in this zone. So very, very simple, guys. What I'd love to see is a pullback to 2050 to test this key level, to literally just do something like this. And we'll see what happens over there. But if we start breaking it down just to see if we can find better entries. Asia lows are nice. If we take all these little wicks at the bottom, so I'd start looking at that. Let's just go to the 1 hour. We can see if we can just refine that a little bit more for us. So if we start looking at something like that, I'd probably say the bottom of the candles. Let's even take those body closures there on the left. So we can see something like that coming into play now, and where our Asia lows are. So very, very simple. Our daily pivot is also, as you guys can see, at that key level. So as much as this is nice, I'd probably like to see us actually go down and probably even break these Asia lows to test that pivot and that key level. And once we get back above this, this would be my retest and my entry. This would be my triple A grade setup. That's what I would absolutely love to see. But if we don't, if we just get the pullback there and we do something like this and we start holding it, I'll also take the buys from there, purely being the fact that when we look at our sessions, that is our lows of the day. So at the same time, if we can just hold our lows and create those equal lows for support, I'll also look at that on gold. But as I said, this is our area to look out for here today. Basically, if we're breaking through here, if we can get the test and regain, or if we just test this, hold it, and then continuation back to the upside.
Beautiful. Thanks, Geeks. Chad, markets are open and in motion. Ding, 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 ding. Round one. Fight. Okay, 2 more pairs left. GU, EU, then we're done. GU daily time frame, I am bullish. However, if you look on a daily time frame, this thing is still in this massive freaking daily range. How much is this? This is almost 180, not really that big if you consider it. We've been trading here since the 13th of December. We entered this range, still within it. Reason why I'm bullish is, look at this. I want to just purely show you this one daily candle. This one daily candle took out key frame frequency of 4 seconds or less. Percent enough? All right. You can purely see here that we broke out to the upside. We took out a previous daily low, we took out the high, and we are now trading above this key level right here. So 127.27, and we want to see this go to 127.650. That is the idea. So bullish on the day. 5-minute time frame. What do we have on the 5? 80 is firmly bullish. We can see that. We've got our key level down here, 127.27, and then we've got our key level up here. So very tight little Asia range. As Keegan also mentioned, I'm expecting some type of range-bound price action for the Euro pairs, GU, EU, and gold. And quickly looking at EU daily, bullish as well. Nice little liquidity sweep here, taking out a previous daily low. I just want to quickly delete. Just want to delete that trigger there. Okay, very easy for me is that this is actually our monthly pivot. Give me 1 second, chat. This is quite a massive level. Just give me 1 second here. This is actually a big level. That is our monthly pivot level. So it only changes once a month. So this monthly pivot is valid for the entire month of Feb. Bullish on the day. So shush, Chad. Very easy here. This is the level we want to be trading from right here. Keep your eyes on that, and that is what we will be focusing on after the 15-minute shuffle. And whatever happens here, that is going to determine what we do for the rest of the session. Streamlist, let's quickly look at Asia. What did Asia do overnight? Nikkei closing up 0.41%, and Hang Seng closing relatively flat, only down 0.17% on the day. So relatively mixed, relatively flat. I think everybody's waiting for this NFP data to hit the markets, and our local markets up 1.1% this morning. Beautiful pump to the upside after that massive drop, and that is looking good. So Chad, it is Friday, it is NFP. It has not been the best month for me. Feb started off with a break even. Neil asked me yesterday if I would have taken the GU longs off Asia lows. Valid setup though, but the markets have been so choppy. I actually told him yesterday I felt like I didn't know a thing about trading, because going into the day I thought the dollar strength was going to continue, to literally just be reversed in one foul sweep. But again, we also mentioned that 200 daily EMA key level, just looking back. So anyway, that's why I say don't let the fundamental side of things block you from trading what's right in front of you. So that is what we are going to do here. And I think it's going to be a good session today. We're going to try and do our best with the variables that we can control, and the rest is completely out of our hands. Just want to set some alerts here, chat, and then I'm gonna greet everybody. I want to also welcome all of the first-time viewers here. Very welcome. I hope you can find some value and some knowledge that we share here, and ultimately leave a better person than you came in terms of your trading and in terms of your mindset. So let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay, EU is looking relatively good. 8860. Alright, beautiful. Okay. Alright, let's go all the way to the top. Slushy Cakes, Eistermay, Sufense, Hoodoo Guy, Mark Belay, Anthony Mtambo, Benjamin, good morning. Ruben Diedrichs, good morning, good morning. Almal met 'n lekker dag hê. Thanks man, ons gaan 'n beautiful dag hê. Always extra crispy, good to see you back my brother. Eistermay, I have greeted you. Jex, load shedding, no, why are you saying load shedding? We've chatted to Eskom, they're going to keep us on. Sam Susi, really loving this motivational talks. Dude, I absolutely live for it. I think every morning we're going to play a little clip there before we start getting everybody up and ready for the day. Manny G, good to see you back, my brother. Sam N, good morning. Etienne Grobler, as always, good to have you here, my brother. Sondre, good morning, good morning. Moitsiwa, good morning, my brother. Love those 3 peaches. Into CEO. Let's go, chat. Got my rent money on 14. Beautiful. Benjamin, I think we did say hello. Beanie, all the way from Sweden. Good to see you, my brother. Welcome, welcome. Anna D, good morning. Hope you are well. Amina Samai, as always, a pleasure. Ashland V, HW. Who did I miss? Did I miss anyone? Fiat, good morning, my brother. Cheslin. Advocate Mishra, good morning. Euro, AUD, any view? We'll look at it now. Let me just get it on the screen here. We still have 7 minutes left for the morning shuffle. So we'll look at Euro, AUD for you anytime. Vince is in. Don't stress about Vince. Jordan FX1, good morning, gents. Sorry I'm late. Hope I didn't miss too much. No, you're at the right place, right time. Tyron Mabuza, good morning, my brother. Sipo Zipu, audio is a lot better. Thanks, brother.
That's a mouthful there.
King The Pip Lab, good to see you, my brother, and everyone in the chat. Thank you for that. Vince Cornelius, as always, good to see you, my brother. Just the absolute mascot of the chat, keeping everyone in line, keeping everybody positive. Engaging, beautiful. Intruder in the office, almost. That's what I wanted to say. If you come to the offices, please be respectful. And the brother that was in here this morning can be very glad we've got headphones on and we didn't see the commotion because, yes, anyways. Wrong office to try and get a little bit rowdy. So... What do you say, Keeks? Ed, good morning.
You got seriously lucky.
Curtis Rousseau, good morning, good morning. Chad, just remember we are nice guys, but we also lived in a previous life. So before Christ, my BC days.
I've always said that to people. Hey, you know, it sounds a cliche, that typical thing. but you don't mistake kindness for weakness. And I think that's maturity.
Yeah.
If you knew me when I was younger, if any of the OGs, my boys are here in the chat, you guys will know, I was that troublemaker in every single club. I'd go out every night looking for a fight. So that time is just, that phase is done. I found God. I got a woman and I calmed down.
Yeah, remember, Chad, all of us have our BC days, so don't let us go back to that guy before Christ when you come into the office here. Fabio, good morning. Ubisitse, good morning. Mike Barnes and Corbin Chad. Emmanuel Sibanda, Boss Bobby, that random kid. Andy, sheesh, Chad. I think once we get to 5,000 viewers, it's going to be rough greeting everybody. So, but up until then, I'm going to try and greet every single one.
Is my mic soft? They keep on saying mine's soft.
You can just talk a little bit louder, though.
Is that the simple solution?
No. So here's my thing. If your gains are high, and if I turn it any higher, we're going to start getting feedback on the... So keep it nice and tight. Chat like you in your BC days.
My BC days.
But you can get that mic closer though. Get it up a little bit.
We're going into this again now.
Get it up.
To be fair, I don't know why this stand is like wonky though. I don't know if you've noticed this stand, like it always like bounces. Like where if you put it up here and then it just drops.
Okay, but pull it like up above your head and then let it like almost
above
settle.
my head.
Yeah. And then let it.
I was just say, how does that work above my head?
No, Chad, he's good with this. No, like I've been like a little bit above, and then mine's also like that, and then it almost like settles into a position. But yeah, we're gonna get Keegan. Here's the thing, Chad. Keegan is scared of having circular objects close to his mouth.
Not a comfortable feeling, guys.
But how's that? Is that better?
I don't know about that.
It already sounds a lot better. All right, quickly, Euro AD. Let's do this for one of the chads. Weekly Euro AD. We took the lows, we took the highs, and we're literally very close to the weekly open. I can confirm that I would expect some type of bullish push just looking at this, and I would have technically been bullish going into the week up until we start breaking last week's high. Daily time frame clearly now for me is up against a very key level. So we did close bullish yesterday, and this is this weird little range that Euro AUD is in, but you do have that daily wick fill to the upside. So 5-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame is a little bit tricky because the AD, if I look at the AD here, AD is starting to flip bearish, however, but you're still within the Asia range and you still have your daily pivot up here. I'm gonna say this is your key level that you need to monitor, 106.50. That's the half round, but I ultimately think if this AD can start flipping bullish and you're trading above the daily pivot, then you can start targeting these levels up here. But if I'm very honest, not the cleanest setup. Asia low still intact, Asia highs, I will just stay away from it. If I was anyone, or if it was me, I wouldn't get involved there. Alright, chat, DXY, there she goes. Yes, this mouse, my bro, I don't know. Did it do this with you also yesterday?
Yeah, I was just fighting with it yesterday.
Yo, okay. DXY starting to break lower. UJ, let's quickly look at UJ. UJ starting to move up. GJ, shush. Chad, there she goes. We've got our alert set there. We're going to check that. Here's that 50 holding. Chad, I want to execute, but this is literally now the end of this shuffle, so I'm maybe going to just wait for a nice little retest here and a break. Then we can start looking long. Same with GJ. Let's quickly look at this gold. Okay, gold holding that 2054. GU, alright, GU also above that key level. Shush, okay. I just want to see what EJ is doing. Okay, Euro, the weaker one between the two. Euro is just chalk, my brother. Euro is just fighting for his life. But yeah, looking on EJ inside of this daily range. Okay, but the reason I like the EU trade, if I'm very honest, Chad, it's a monthly pivot level. And we've got that key level. So get ready on EU. Get your charts ready. EU is the play for me here this morning. EU is the play that we are going for. Okay, I'm ready on EU. Just need to hold this monthly pivot, this key level. Nice little break of structure here. And we gone, my brothers. We are gone. So get ready. EU long, yes. Mo, I hope you don't see anything else. Mo clapping 2 beautiful trades yesterday. I'm going to get him in here a little bit. That man was jovial, Kicks. You didn't even see him here this morning. Jovial as can get. GJ is hurting people today. What's happening with GJ? I hope nobody's trying to short GJ. Keeks, do you think it's the battery on this thing, or do you think it's the actual little receiver behind? Because it's like if
it's been a bit of both. The thing is, the receiver's quite close when you think about it. The back of the box is right in front of you.
Because as soon as I have it here,
I think it might be the battery.
I think it's the battery. Okay, but weirdly enough, yeah.
Maybe it could be the receiver. I mean, maybe just wait. We're going to be moving things around and testing stuff, and then you can see then if it's still not giving issues then.
Okay. I don't know if it's this mouse pad. Maybe it's like, I don't know, my dude. Right. It's a battery. No, but here's the thing. This is a brand new battery, and it's not even a bad battery. It's a Duracell, like a Duracell Plus. We paid money for this. It's not even those China batteries that you buy in a pack, like 10 Rand for 100. They're at the general store. Yeah, PCs are sorted out. We just need some cables. We're going to get that after the stream, but things are going to be lit. Keegan's going to be the first one to stream on the new stream setup. Expect some profits. Keegs, I think it's this mousepad, my bro. Yo.
You think so?
Yeah, because even here, like here, it's smooth and it's far away from the receiver. Yeah, it's like smooth. But as soon as I think it's the color change here on the mouse pad, maybe. Okay. PC specs 4060, eh? What did we get? Two 4060s.
Two 4060s, Ryzen 5 5600 Pros, 16 gigs RAM, the Asus A450 Pro motherboard. What else am I leaving? 512 SSD just to run the storage for the streams, and I think that was it. Pretty just purely for streaming.
Dude, that's you can game on that thing, bro.
No, you can.
Like that's
the only thing is literally, if you were gonna game on it, I said I probably would have just gone a bigger, obviously SSD, because with the games of today, you're probably gonna fit 3 games on there.
Is it a 500 gig?
Yeah,
SSD?
512. So I probably would have just gone bigger SSD, but otherwise everything else is proper.
$4060. I don't know where
Yeah,
the
the
4060
GeForce GTX 4060.
I don't know where it ranks. Yo, this mouse,
It's not bad. They obviously, I always say to guys, they are good like cards. Obviously, if you're gonna go 4060 Ti, it always comes down to what you want to spend. But for bang for your buck, I must say they're not actually bad cards. Again, if you're not playing games and you're going to be playing ultra graphics, literally there's nothing wrong with it.
Yo, bro, look at these cards. Flip me. 4060 Ti 8 gig 4060. What is this? RTX. 4070. Right. Okay, Chad, Euro, waiting for a break of structure on Euro. Yes, my brother. That is the idea. Chris struggling to replace those F-bombs with flip. why would you say that? I'm not struggling. I'm keeping it clean here. I'm keeping it super duper clean here. I think I've maybe used one F word in the last 3 weeks, Keeks.
Yeah, I must say you have got better. I mean, I'm worse than you at this point now. Maybe just because the missus is in the office now.
Do you think because my missus?
Yeah.
Sure. I must actually Chad, give me 1 second.
I wonder, actually I want to look here quickly.
Chad, I wanna, yeah.
Is our brother doing NFP today?
Who's our brother?
I wonder.
Ferrari Ori. Is that the
Yeah.
hard work, dedication, demo accounts and selling signals will bring success. What you tune, Keegan?
Okay, yeah, he is great at NFP. Shit of this clown.
Hard work, dedication.
You know what I love, is he'll literally travel to another city to go sit in the hotel room in that city to trade NFP.
Chad Adania. Chad, I want to ask you guys to... How do I share this? Chad, so my wife, she officially resigned last year, and they started their own firm, and I'm gonna ask you guys to please go and like. Just wanna see what it looks like if you click there. Please go and like their page on Facebook, and let's show them some love as they start. Alsabi and Marissa start their entrepreneurial journey. Attorneys and conveyancers and notaries.
So guys, take notes. Our boys got our covered from all ends here. So
Yeah, so
you can come at us.
That's why I married a lawyer, to keep me out of trouble.
Think smarter, not harder.
My wife is the one on the left. What a babe.
I must say, hey, it does look really clean, but that photo there of Alsabi,
Yeah.
I just see Daniel.
Really?
Yeah. Like in that photo, I don't know why, I really see Daniel in that photo.
Oh, what I think about a sell? Yo, brother. The thing for me on the sell is, like I said, I don't like when something trades one-sided during NFP day. The sell, shush, brother. The sell. Let's quickly look at that daily. Yeah, there's that key level. I think it could be a ballsy play. But what I would say is wait for some type of retest here before you sell it. Don't just sell on one bearish 5-minute candle. Maybe wait for something like this if you want to try a high risk sell. And then if you short after this little break of structure there, what you don't want to see is any candle closures then coming back above here. Then chalk that idea, because I think you're going to get wrecked on the short side. But again, I follow the order flow, so I'm not one that wants to go against the order flow. But by all means, if you've got some coconuts on you, throw down, my brother. Don't hold back. Don't be afraid to throw down. Well, what is DXY doing? Okay, DXY taking Asia lows now, coming back inside of the range. EU Keeks, what are you looking on? But look at this 80. This 80 is chalked, my bro. Sounding like the Joburg boots now, my bro.
Joburg boots.
80 is chalked, bro. Chad, go and show some love. Also like the stream if you have not done so. Help us with the algorithm to get the stream out to more viewers. And as always, thank you to everyone joining us every single day. Thank you for keeping the Chad. What happened now? Something's breaking in the markets here. Geeks, just check the headlines, brother. Keep those headlines.
What do you want us to, on which pair?
No, just in general. Something came out now.
Headlines.
EU, something chalked on EU now.
We got a lot of China, Indonesia, Malaysia, Syrian, China, Japan.
Something broke here now.
Hold on, I'm gonna get the actual headlines up and I'll just get the terminal open.
Something broke. Yeah, Chad, leave a like. I believe we can get to 100. If we get to 100, you know what, Chad, today, if we get to 200, I'm gonna do 3 giveaways. 200, 3 giveaways.
Wait, what? 200.
200 likes.
200 likes. Yeah, nothing on the headlines.
EU, but it's for Spain though, and it's lower tier data. That's why very weird.
Yeah, so literally nothing on the terminal's blank. Nothing come out, yeah. Nothing but EU.
Carl James in the house. Sell crash 500. Carl, where do I sell that? Is that SPX 500? Good to see the man in the house. It was just actually a range Carl, so we know it's the real one before he gets famous and he gets imposter accounts. So we'll just range Carl so we know it's the real Carl. Hard work, dedication, a lot of signal selling, a lot of sharing demo profits will get you success. And a lot of IB rebates. Chad. Keeks, when is the fundamental? Keeks, the people are hungry for that video. When is it dropping?
I'll make that one the first on Monday for you guys. Maybe I'm feel good. Maybe I'll drop a video on the weekend for once.
Sheesh. Chad, we're also gonna be selecting.
Actually, wait. I'm not weekend, guys. Weekend's not gonna happen. I'm gonna be hanging this weekend. So
Why? Where you going?
We doing stuff for like my pre-birthday this weekend.
Is it a pre-birthday?
Yeah, because my birthday's in the week.
Yo, pre-birthday. And I'm not even invited, Chad, because I'm older than 30. Damn you, brother.
Chris is gonna be at the actual birthday.
Damn you, Keeks.
See, just like yesterday, I hope on my birthday I'm also gonna take him out for lunch on next week.
I only get to go to the lunches. I'm not invited to the fun stuff. It's like, nah.
It's gonna be like down the road, so you can always pop in.
can't have this guy with his blue jeans and New Balance and his K-Way t-shirts coming to this party.
I was gonna say the man's actually got some fit here today.
You know, Keeks. I'm also gonna start bowling. No, but here's the thing though. If you invite me, bro, then I can be like, I can tell my wife like, it's Keeks' birthday and he wants me there, and I don't really want to go. That's
you play that card.
Yeah, that's the line you play. Like, you started off this way. You don't go to your wife like you're keen to go. You start off with like, yo, I can't believe Keegan invited me now to this thing. Like, I already told him in the week I don't want to go, and then she's gonna be like, no, but why don't you go? And then like you have to do at least 3 declines, but it's a long week. I'm actually tired. And then she's gonna ask you again, and then you let it simmer a bit. You don't immediately be like, okay. Then a little bit later, you're like, I can't believe Keegan actually WhatsApped me now. He asked me, can I bring something? But I told him no. And then that third time, that's when you go in and, okay, let me go get ready. I'll maybe pop in for like an hour, nothing, just like a quick little pre-drink. No, you can never on that. That's where some of the rookie guys make that mistake. On that first, you can go. Then they're like, okay, sweet, I'm going. Mistake. You never. That's a sign of weakness. You don't go in like that. I do it with the golf all the time. It's like, yes, can you believe Gert and them invited me for a full ball? Like, yo, you know I hate golf. What do you mean you hate golf? You just spent money on that little push cart. Yeah, but golf is not really for me. Bruh, I spent money on a click here golf cart and I used it twice in the last. But anyways, let's not go there now. No, the golf is not something. The golf is not a one-day mission. Let me just chat to the older guys here. I don't know if Keegan is still relatively young into his relationship, but for the older gents, the golf mission, you already preempted the weekend before. Like, your wife's sitting here, you just drop, like, you almost talk to yourself like, golf next Saturday. No. And then she heard it like, golf next Saturday, and then later you're like, yeah, what is this? These oaks on about golf. Don't we have something on next Saturday? No. Okay. Then later,
that's how you play it.
No, it's like at least I've pulled it off in like a 3-day from the Wednesday. You start implementing the plan from the Wednesday. But usually the best, if you really want to set up yourself for success, at least the weekend before, you like let it simmer in. Start bringing those type of chats into the conversation. And again, you don't like golf. You only play golf just because you don't really have friends and your only friends play golf.
Oh my word.
Nah, bro, that
Aren't you taking shorts on EU?
shorts. No, no,
What
no,
were-
no.
what were
No,
you
I was waiting for a retest here. This monthly pivot and at key level. No, nothing here for me. Nothing here for me. GU also coming all the way back to Asia highs. DXY back. Here's my thing though, Keeks. If we expecting the dollar to come down, then technically you would want to see it first trade into this weekly pivot level and the daily pivot. So once NFP hits, we actually want price somewhere here if we're going to continue lower.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see.
Edgar short on GU.
Is Edgar short on GU? Beautiful, Edgar.
I see what you're seeing, but like my bias is opposite. Like I can't go against my bias.
You also bullish, eh?
I'm bullish, yeah.
Ah.
I see what he's seeing, but yeah, that's just I won't take that trade.
Chris is the father figure of the friend group.
I don't know. Chris is that one where he's going, come on, one more beer. One more beer. And that one more beer turns into you getting home at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, here's the problem being married. So I've been married for over 10 years, going on 11. And I've been with my wife, I think, 15 years. So you don't get a lot of chances to go out. Like just any type of like boys, like let's say even go to the casino, go gamble a little bit, have a few drinks or whatever it is. So the time when you get the chance, like you already know you're going to be in shit. Like you already, like it wasn't last year, I think, was it last year? So my uncle said, he's like, he phoned me up, he's like, listen here, we at the casino, just come join us for a few drinks. And I'm like, okay, that was 9 o'clock. Did we not get home 4 o'clock that morning?
No.
And I think I made like 25k, and my wife was pissed. And all I did is I took that money because I pay out in cash.
Yeah.
And I threw it on the bed, and I'm like, quiet. There's your money.
That is some Andrew Tate shit right there.
I'm like, quiet. And she was like a little bit pissed. But anyways. And you know, at the boardwalk, what happened was we parked on the other side. You know, the old parking side.
Oh, yeah.
And by the time, like 4 o'clock, those shops are closed. So the casino actually had to take us with a little bus around. We literally had to go out that back entrance, take us around to the parking lot. No, it was missions. It was... That is the evening I saw the one guy literally drop, lost 1.8 million rand on the roulette table. 350k per spin. So we would pack out 350,000 rands worth of chips. One spin, 350 chalked.
Yes, yes.
Man walks to the bar, grabs a drink, comes back, packs again. I'm like, no, dude. You need to find God, my brother. No way you're dropping bags here. Chad, it's still very, very early into the session, so do not stress. Things are still relatively range bound. This 2055 holding on gold. GU, alright, GU making a second attack here on that 2746. And then EU, I'm still this level here, Chad. Anything else, I'm not interested. This level, this zone here, That's all I'm looking. That monthly pivot, that key level there. And then Euro JPY, this level here, this zone here. If we can get out of this zone, potential long opportunities. And then GJ, very interesting. I'm gonna look for longs as soon as we break above here. So get ready, 4 minutes. I'm actually gonna quickly pee when I get back. So get GJ ready on your charts. I'm just gonna knock some. What is the polite way to say you're going to pee, Keeks? Like if you like the bougie way, like
I'm gonna go swing a sirloin.
no, bro. Lies of the devil, bro. The devil is a liar. No, man, for real. Like, so the Afrikaans one is soos, ek gaan gou water afslaan. Of, what is the, Chad, what is the polite way? Like, I'm quickly gonna go pee. That just sounds like very redneck. Gonna take a piss, brother. Be back. What is the... Chad, let me know in the chat what is the polite way to say I'm going to pee, but I'm going to go pee now. 3 minutes, get your GJ charts ready. I'll see you guys now. No way.
Alright, we need like a song out here.
So it's still fighting for its life here. Okay, Chad. Where's my mouse? Okay, Keeks, what did you come up with?
Honestly, I wasn't even thinking. I forgot about that.
Irinier sounds dirty. Yo, bro. It sounds so clinical. I'm just gonna go urinate quickly. Nah, bro, there needs to be something better than... Needs to be something better than that. Can't have... Yo, where's that aircon remote? We are...
It's by you somewhere. I don't have it. No, nothing is like giving me entry yet.
Gotta take a leak. Leak, yeah, that's giving me like a little Boston vibes, like you're in downtown Manhattan. Just gonna take a leak here, right, real quick.
You went in GJ shorts, eh?
Long. Do you want a short, GJ?
Chris.
No, man. Are you bearish on GJ?
Chris.
Show me your GJ chart.
What? Literally, when I said to the guys today, that's where King Shaq still asked me. He said, if we're talking about that news, why am I bearish? And I said, because you want to trade up one way the whole day to the R1, trade back down for Asia lows that are untested, also trade down to the daily pivot and the EQ.
Oh, no. Reason. So here's my reason for being bullish. If you look on the daily.
No, it can be bullish in long term, but you can't just get that bearish pullback.
I don't know. Yeah, you can. It's just this little swing low for me. I think we caught a similar move 2 weeks ago. Yeah, this move we caught here. No, it was a Friday. I'm talking cuck. We caught it on a Friday.
Eugene, I think I know what you're talking about. So I think Chris will be able to give us a better answer on this, because I actually also got the email yesterday about Volt swapping over to the Rocket X
ODP. Yeah, so what happened there is Volt so here's the thing, Chad, there's very few ODP brokers in South Africa. There's maybe like a handful. And what the ODP is, it's a over-the-counter derivatives product license. So you've got the ability to provide liquidity, so you can act as a prime broker. So in the case of your B-book operations, you can use that liquidity from a prime broker, which is now obviously Rocket X. So previously, I think what was the Kariba FX in Namibia, that it was the prime broker that Volt Markets used, and they have now gone over to Rocket X. And again, Chad, I just have to state that Darren Dix and Joash Naidu are not the owners of Rocket X. They are IBs for Rocket X. So very weird selection of influencers to market a brand. But anyways, so that is it's more a regulatory thing than anything else. And Volt Markets have their own ODP application in. That will most probably in the next, say, month or two. That's been pending since last year. All of the meetings done with the FSCA, all of that. So as soon as Volt Markets gets their own ODP, they will start swinging it through their own ODP application. In Xhosa slang, we're going to say go spill some water. The two lines at the bottom is not the MACD or RSI. It is the accumulation distribution indicator. So if you go to your indicator list, this one right here, accumulation distribution with moving averages, and that's just the 200 EMA.
Chad, and something we actually surprisingly haven't mentioned yet. The premiere of Trade to Survive tonight.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, Chad.
Are we going to watch it live with the guys?
100%. 100% I'm watching it live.
You know how premiere works, eh? It's like, it's live. As we premiere it, you can't fast forward or rewind.
Yeah.
It's like the first release, so...
100% I am. But I will be a bit ahead of you because I'm not going to get ads.
Oh, you're not going to get ads?
No.
Why?
I've got YouTube Premium.
I also have YouTube Premium, you
So
son of a gun.
I'm not getting ads. I'm going to be those.
I just haven't. It's on a different profile. Let me actually check. Yeah, I must just. But the thing is, my algorithm is going to be chalked.
You know, hey, it's always so weird. Like that moment I always sat there and I was like, oh my word, I'm never going to pay money just to not have ads. And then like when I'm at home now and like my YouTube never has ads, when I watch like at work or something and I get ads, I'm like, yeah, this is cuck.
Skin your own buffalo. No, Chad, you guys are getting naughty. Drain the lizard.
This doesn't sound like you're taking a pee. This sounds like you're doing something else.
Yeah, that sounds like stuff married people do. Draining the lizard.
Yes. Yo. Oh, we got my boy
Ruben.
Jev.
Is Jav in the chat?
Jev's in the chat.
Why is Jav not ranged? That man has got so many profiles.
Yeah.
Jav, what? Is that the real Jav? Let's just mod him.
This one says Jev in Vault Markets, so I'm
He's got a Jeff Farrow. He's got a shish. Ruben, here's my key levels for gold. Let me just zoom out a little bit for you.
He's got to have multiple accounts for all the times he gets like soft banned and
Yeah, I don't know. I need to chat to Jeff. If you go into that PC inside the, let's call it the engine room. This is the studio, and then we've got the engine room. There's the key levels, Ruben. Just gonna leave it on here for a second. Just let me know once you've grabbed all of them.
all right, guys. And again, there's Mo Money. He's in the chat. Just
Did he
be
get
aware.
hacked? You focus.
Just keep in mind, guys. You've seen the name there. Take a screenshot. Remember it. Put it in your phones. If Trades You Survive doesn't premiere, you know who you go to. All right.
Try to survive. That man should stop watching the charts and start editing. Is Caitlin in the chat? Caitlin,
We just must.
where's Jev?
This is where we're gonna have the whole office of the chat.
Look at Mo. I don't see a mouse clicking. Mo, is he clicking?
Apparently he's working now.
Nothing. Not putting out anything if I don't need TP. Alright.
Hey, the man got a double TP yesterday. It's a 2-for-1, yeah.
Lol, I'm actually gonna re-download RG just for this premiere.
But the premiere's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube, Raza King Shaka. I think if you're a subscriber, hit that bell notification and you will. Sorry, we're still on Keegan's screen.
I'm just thinking about it now.
Man.
Have we haven't premiered the? Don't have a thumbnail yet.
I don't know. I need to.
Let me go talk to our boy.
That's the most important part of the premiere. Premiero. Sheesh. GU Shorts worked charm, yeah. Alright, pound a little bit softer here. EJ coming back here with a vengeance. Alrighty. UJ, so UJ is a weird one for me. If you think about it, if you look at it on a line chart, again, remember I'm bullish technically on the week. I'm overall bullish on this pair. You had a nice little pullback into this zone. You can actually use this entire zone right here as the breakout level retest. My only thing though is we have yet to get a bullish daily candle closure. So as mentioned this morning, we've got two key levels here, 146.50 and 147.34. So for the bullish continuation, this will be your target up here. And then for the bearish continuation, your target is down here at 145.80. So it is, I'm bearish on the day. However, the lower time frames is showing me a different picture with the AD being relatively flat, but it's currently fighting to hold above the 200. So very, very tricky. Not something that is looking clean cut for me. Not something I want to get involved in unless I start seeing some price action here. And if we start trading here at the weekly S1 at 147 and the 80 is starting to diverge, something like this, while price is making higher highs, the 80 starts chalking down. This is showing to me that there's some divergence in the volume. So yeah, nothing I like on UJ unless you, because here's your...
Sorry, what do you think about EJ?
That's what I was telling the guys now. EJ is looking more bullish than... because if you look at Euro GBP, Euro just made a massive comeback against the pound.
And we actually very extended to the downside. So we're actually under the weekly support. So not only now, we're going to take the R1 and then trade back up and regain the weekly support. EJ is looking good.
Yeah, there's that 50 holding. My only thing now is, Kiggs, if we can hold the retest on this R1, I'll go for it. I don't know what you've got on your chart.
I'm even thinking of entering it already.
Like once we break the highs here.
Yeah.
Session. Yeah, because
you're breaking highs. And the thing is, we did test it, came down, and now we've regained it. We weren't able to reject off of it. So already regaining it to me is a basic, like holding it. See if I do enter there, where will my stops and lows?
Hourly closing now in 4 minutes. Hourly closing firmly bullish, closing back in this zone. Yeah, I don't. Yes, I would love a retest here though. GU still holding at 187, so Chad, we're gonna start chatting. I'm just gonna wait here. We're gonna start chatting about NFP also in a couple of minutes. Just want to see how price is developing, and then we're gonna chat about NFP. I think it's gonna be a very easy NFP. So yeah. I'm going to chat to you guys now about that. Lydia VL. Good morning, good morning. Chad, can we just welcome Lydia here for the first time? Lydia, I hope you are doing well. Where are you from, Lydia? Crutches, there's a watermark. I don't know if the watermark is clear enough. We can make it a little bit brighter for you guys.
I'd like EJ to pull back a little bit more.
Yeah, actually, you know what we can do. I'm gonna do you guys a solid here. You know what we can do. I'm gonna do you a solid. Wait, let me just, before I start doing this in-stream edit, I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. Alright. Okay, give me 1 second.
You're not going to take it, Chris?
No, I just want to see that retest. My only concern is session hours. You see, every time we broke above this R1, we immediately came back down below.
Yeah.
So I just, if I get a nice retest and it's holding, but the thing also, it can run away. So it's that risk you're going to take. Either you wait for the more confirmed entry, or you risk it here, and if it does this, you just kill it. So you're technically risking 9 pips.
Yeah.
Are you taking it?
I haven't taken it yet.
Okay.
Still just waiting a bit.
Okay, Chad, I'm gonna do something beautiful here for you guys. Let's see if it is going to work. Okay. Okay. Alright, Chad, look at that. Oh my goodness. Now you guys don't have to ever wonder what we are looking at. Let me know, do you guys like that? There you can see what we're looking at. EJ 5 minute, GJ 5 minute, and you'll even see when I drop it down. Oh my goodness, Chad. This is some big brain shit going on here. My goodness. Huh? What do you think about that? Now, I don't ever want to hear.
My only thing is, if you're telling me you couldn't read that watermark, you're not going to read that either.
No, but now we're not ever going to have that thing of, hey, it's better to have your stream layout with your cameras to the right, because then we know what we're looking at. Chad, let me know, is that helpful? It's beautifully right here. So what are we looking at? There you can see exactly right there. 5 minute GJ. Let's go, baby. Crutches, that one's for you, baby. Hope you at least leave a like and subscribe. Because but it was a good suggestion, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier, but now at least we level up, we live and we learn. Nasdaq, all right, beautiful. Asia lows taken, as mentioned. You want to monitor it here. 80 is bullish. There she goes. US 30 also holding Asia lows. Nice little Asia low spike below. Nice little liquidity grab. DXY, what is DXY doing? DXY is not doing anything. Still flat on the day. UJ running beautifully. EJ, did you take it, Keeks? No.
Don't tell me it's running.
I talk you out of it.
Chris. Don't tell.
No, man, Keeks.
No, man, Chris.
I've never talked you out of a position.
You be getting in my head lately, okay?
You still can't see it, your camera. Okay, no, I'm done then. Might as well. You didn't. Yeah, you see, this is the trick with gold. Same with yesterday. Traded down the entire session, and then at the open ripped. And if you look at it again on the other side on Wednesday, traded up the entire session, ripped down.
So, Keely, if your spreads are huge right now, I think that's your broker's problem, bro. There's no news coming out, no reason your spreads should be opening up.
Because everyone's spread huge.
What's our EU bias? So honestly, I think EU's bullish, but it also can be bearish. So it's going to go up and then it's going to go down and then it's going to go down again and then it's going to go up and then it's going to take a left turn and a right turn and then just go over the hill a little bit, and then it's going to come back for the little halt before dollar comes out with NFP, and then it's either going to go up or it's going to go down. So we just have to keep an eye on that one.
On what pair, Kelly Pieterman?
Yeah, Mo, just remember, you don't always have to buy or sell. You can also just take like a rental position.
What's your EU buy? Oh, is he asking me? Mosky, you know what we're waiting for. I told you this year's the money shot right there. That's all you need to focus on. So I'll keep on working and I will alert you when we execute here. Remember I said monthly pivot, key level. That is where that's the business end of things. And then also we've got the GJ trade. We've got the potential GJ trade off this daily R1. So it's got to be patient, Chad. Don't try and force anything. Demand order block 2051. Oh, this one, yeah. This 5 minutes, yeah. Yeah, I dig it. I think the SMC boys their charts will look something like this. Yo, just getting that trauma already in the back of my head. I think they'll have something like this if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. And then they'll maybe have a little line going like this. And then this will be trend line liquidity, unmitigated. Yeah, no, that looks. And then that's not the real order block. The real order block is actually down here. So there's liquidity in liquidity. So the fake SMC traders get killed here. And then the real ones will get killed here as well. And then they'll start trading pivots. I'm kidding. Edgar, don't get so aggressive in there, brother. I love all traders. SMC, ICT, NFP, bull flag traders, bear flag traders, classical price patterns, harmonic patterns, Elliott wave patterns, bankroll traders, central bank traders. I love all of the guys. I'm on sell position gold. Lydia, here's my thing. Anything that you trade now, don't get married. Don't get married to the idea, because NFP, even though you could have the direction right, let's say for instance you took some shorts here and price is moving, say, down nicely. At any stage, can they literally just come back, nip out all of those early sellers and then take it down again? So don't get too married to a position going into NFP, especially not this one. For instance, I want to get into my position, I want to execute it, and I want to get out. Grab my 15 pips, 20 pips, whatever it is, and make a run for it. And I don't want to stick around for too long. Alright, Chad, there's that nice key level. GJ, let's see if we can get execution. GJ, but okay. Let's see, things are heating up here, Chad. Things are Heading up here. Okay. Nice little retest here. Just gonna set an alert there. 187.088. Okay, let's see if we can get that. And Euro, this is a big level for me. I want to get involved here. This is the actual one I'm hunting. Are you guys Australians? Yes, we are. Lydia, down under. Keegan's actually a little bit of a mixed breed between Indian and his dad is actually Indian, but his mother is Australian. And yeah,
Can't you do with eyes?
Yeah,
it's a little
Indian,
Chinese eyes.
I'm actually a little bit of a mix between Asia and actually more Chinese. That's why you'll see my eyes are like very squint. So a lot of Asian genes running through me. Actually came back to my forefathers exporting a lot of gold to the Chinese markets from Australia. And I don't know what went wrong in the gene pool there, but a lot of Asia coming through at this stage. So yeah. Take a trade, guys. Crutches, yes, take a trade. Let us know how it goes. Take a trade, let us know. Okay, sounds like Australian accent. No, we really are from Australia. What's good, Chad? You guys got a lot of patience and understanding. Alrighty. Let's see what's happening here. EU chat, alright, okay. EU is coming into the business end here. Is GJ gonna run away from us? I don't mind if she runs away. I need to see that retest hold again, purely due to the fact that you can see every time we closed above, what happened. We just traded straight back down. And again, we can just break the session highs. This weekly S1 can become a resistance and just do this again. So patience, we need some type of advantage point for the trade we take. Similar to EU, I'm not just going to trade this breakout right here, because what has happened here, it's 2 times now. Same session, couldn't hold above. So what's going to happen here? Closure above, nice little retest on this level, and once we get a tiny little breakout continuation, we will be going long on this, long and strong, almost like my forefathers from Hong Kong. So
You ever watch a trading video and my brain actually starts hurting watching it?
Whose trading video did you?
Like, my brain is physically hurting.
Yeah, look.
Like, yo. Ugh.
All right. Okay, Chad, there's that break. Things are starting to heat up. Let me just see the hourly. Ooh, Chad, no bottom wick. I don't like that. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Chris, which books can I read to understand fundamentals better? Into I'm going to do you a solid, my brother. I'm going to do you a solid here real quick. Before you go, before I give you books, I'm going to give you a YouTube channel to go and watch. Jacob Clifford.
Hey, how you doing, Internet? My name's
Jacob Clifford. I must actually get a list together for you guys. Jacob Clifford into. Go and check out his stuff. Very, very good. He's an economics teacher. I actually want to quickly see his playlist. Let me know. Dude, I think. Okay, I think where you need to start if. Okay, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna go over the weekend. I'm gonna go over the weekend and I'm gonna do like a physical playlist for you guys on Jacob Clifford stuff because there's a lot of stuff you don't really need. So I'm gonna get it done for you. Let me actually just make a note before I forget. Give me 1 second. Let me just make a big note here. But you can start looking around there. Jacob Clifford, very, very. I love his videos. I actually used a lot of. I bought his economics prep pack for my MBA as well. Because I missed a lot of class due to not having the ability to go in the evenings. So Jacob Clifford, give him a watch. I actually don't mind the Lewis Hamilton move to Ferrari. Like he built a legacy at Mercedes, and I feel, me and Keegan chatted about it yesterday, I feel like every good driver with a legacy at one stage, because Ferrari is still the most prestigious F1 team. There's a lot of heritage, and I feel like he needs to at least 1 or 2 seasons be in red. Like,
you know, I was watching a lot of stuff on this last night, and still even this morning, and I was like, you know what, I'm okay with it. Like, in moving, I am. I think it's gonna be cool seeing that change. And I must say, it was something F1 themselves put out, and I was like, they were talking about what a combination. Like, I think it was just everyone knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time and when. You want to put the record-breaking driver with the record-breaking team.
Oh yeah,
and put them together. And it's true. Like, all the prestigious drivers have driven for Ferrari at some time, so it only made sense he eventually made his move. He always spoke about he wanted to drive and raid before he retired. But I must say, as much as to a point I'm looking forward for it, the one thing I will say I'm not ready for is those last radio calls between Bono and Toto and all of them. I feel like that's when it's going to hit home.
Lewis, we know the car's not good, but we're back in the factory and we're going to put out some performance for you, Lewis, so do not worry.
But I must say, did you go actually read the articles, like the comments after it came out? I must say, I think Toto, I think, is not obviously happy about it. Because obviously I think he was hoping for a few more years because of the fact Lewis used his release clause.
Yeah.
So,
but of course, I'm not going to be happy about Lewis going to Ferrari.
But I also must say, I feel, talking about that, but it sets it up perfectly. Because my thing is, I was like, damn, I must say, I feel sorry for Carlos Sainz. Like, everyone's just forgot about him now.
Bro, Carlos got the raw end of the deal.
But what I will say is pretty cool is I think it's 1 year he has to get through. But I think for 2026, that has to make Carlos Sainz #1 driver for Audi. Because his dad's already got the tight connection to them because of Dakar. So to me, that would be a logical thing. Put Carlos at Audi.
But who knows? Maybe we do a straight swap for Lewis. Carlos get into the car.
What's her name? But who do you think? Okay, I actually have an idea though. But who do you think obviously would take #1 driver?
Where?
Ferrari.
Nah, 100% Lewis, dude. Like
you think Lewis takes #1?
100%, bro. Like
to be fair, Charles hasn't actually performed anything, as in the sense of he doesn't have titles, he doesn't have more podiums, he doesn't have.
No, dude.
Lewis
Lewis is like. And this is what people don't understand. Lewis is the best F1 driver to currently walk, like in terms of what is done. Like,
yeah. And again, guys, I've even said this myself. Before you little Max fanboys want to jump out there.
Oh.
Max is amazing. But and I've always said this, he won't ever go down as the GOAT purely because he won't beat Hamilton's records. Purely because he won't even be in the sport long enough. He's hinted to it so many times, he's bored, he's going to quit. By the time that man even gets to 5 world championships, if he gets there, he'll retire. He's said already he's gutful. So he'll never be the GOAT purely because he will go down as a great driver. He is very, very talented, but he just won't get the numbers that Lewis has.
But maybe just to mix things up, we get Max Verstappen in the car. Max.
Yes, just
Or
imagine
George.
that.
Yes, Toto is a beast, my bro. I love that guy.
But you know, King Shaq actually says that, hey, imagine how that would be. Finishing off your season, getting the 8th title.
Damn, bro.
In red. Yeah. But I must say, I'm actually very interested to see, because like when you talk about it as F1, the Lewis, if you want to put it this way, he outperformed. Okay, 2022, he battled. He was outperformed by the Ferraris. 2023, he outperformed both the Ferraris and they got to edge them on the constructors. But that was the driver, not the car, because George couldn't do that. So now my thing is, I'm interested to see actually how much performance is in that Ferrari if you put Lewis behind the wheel.
I would, no, fuck Red Bull. Sorry, Chad, I had to use my only F word for the week. Toto impressions on point. Thank you, Cryptic.
But what Jelly adds there, that's what I say, guys. I won't take it away that Max is a good driver.
No, he's phenomenal.
But he's an arsehole.
Yeah.
He's a flipping arsehole.
Chad, yeah, we've got that break. Okay. All we need now, a retest of this level. If this thing just runs, I'm honestly not even phased about it. So the setup is there. The monthly pivot, that key level, we have yet to close above, test and hold. So that's why I cannot just take the trade. Same with GJ. There's the round number that I held. There's the R1. I cannot just take on this is not even an entry setup.
You know, Chris?
What?
I'm going to get you when you sleep, you know.
What are you going to do?
Have you seen EJ?
So, bro, I told you there's 2 scenarios here. You can take it. I still said it can run away. I said you can take it, but then just close it if you get a red candle like this. But I wasn't keen for it. You know deep down, if you were super keen on that position, you would have executed.
Hey, right? We spoke here, Chris. We consoled in each other earlier that both of us are doubting ourselves right now.
No, bro. So here's my thing. My analysis on the pairs is right, like I said. But the thing is, if I don't get my entry set up, like I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't compromise on that. And
I just want to see. So I wanted to enter on that. Where would I fucking have?
Okay, DXY starting to die. GU, even GU, I'll consider once we get above this zone here. That zone there. So I'm just patient, Chad. I'm not here to force anything. Here's the thing: we're still technically straight in this range. So if you want to execute on something, by all means, throw down. Don't let me talk to Chad out of a position. I just have a certain entry criteria that I need to see before I can enter. And the day I start compromising on that, then things can get rough. I am an EJ, Steve. Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, someone got it.
Max is there. Yeah. Max, bro. Let me just keep my spirit pure, my thoughts clean. Let me look to the sky. The best driver ever on F1 will be. It's not Mazepin, it's Mazepin that I was spinning like every race.
Yeah, but you know, sorry, hey, I'm just going through more news stuff. NFP is going to be a big one today.
No,
it really is because of what happened yesterday. Like they were talking about it. The US layoffs were more than double the month over month to start off 2024. So that's just another reason we can see aggressive rate cuts coming. If Powell's played a card where we said he's walking a fine line, you had that come out, and like I said, if NFP comes out bad, that whole plan of his goes out the window. He's checkmated. So,
okay, Chad. While we wait, let's do that scenario analysis. Tayyip indicators. It's this one here. Pivot point standard. Take a screenshot quickly. Right there. There it is. Pivot point standard. All right, Chad. Wait. Let me just get this aircon. Now it's chalk the aircon.
no, but keep in mind they're working on the other one, so they on the unit outside and.
Okay. All right, Chad. Let's. It is moist in here. We're fighting for our lives here. The humidity in here is like 400% at this stage. Let me just quickly look at those potential setups. Okay, nice. Let's see if we can get that retrace. EJ is gone. If you were going to trade it, as mentioned, that was the lower probability play, even though it played out, because obviously hindsight is always like, oh, hindsight, look at that easy. Look how easy this is, Chris. Go onto my own Discord and show me that breakout continuation setup. But anyways, so as mentioned, you could have taken it here, and your only thing is because we haven't retested this level and closed above, as soon as you had a bearish candle closure failing to hold above here, you could have killed it. I wasn't keen for it. I know Keegan also wasn't 100% keen for it. There was something inside of him that still kept him back. GJ will potentially monitor this weekly S1 because this is a weekly S1. So that's a support level. Gold 2055 still as per usual. EU doing its thing, creating a new session high. So we're just literally going to wait for that pullback back to this monthly pivot. This is a major level. Again, this is a monthly pivot level. So we'll see. Chad, so very, very easy. We spoke about it. Why are you laughing? Is he in the chat? Okay, Chad, so we already spoke about it. Let's talk about the two key points from the FOMC meeting on Wednesday. March rate cut, chalked. That's not going to happen. No March rate cut. So Powell threw that off. Nick Timmerhouse asked him the question and he said, we're not even thinking about a March rate cut. Secondly, the Fed members said they were comfortable talking about rate cuts. So they are inclined to start cutting rates when they didn't give us any forward. Is that spelled correctly? Why do I feel like my spelling? Anyway, comfortable talking about rates, talking about rate cuts. So that's the one thing. Other question Nick Timmerhouse asked is said, all right, they said they wanted to see more data. The previous 6 months worth of data was great. They're very happy with it. They just want to make sure that inflation is on the low or on the down. They don't want to start cutting too early and then they behind the curve again, and also they don't want to get ahead of the curve. So what Nick Timmerhouse asked him is, let's say the labor market starts to soften quite rapidly, not linear, labor market. So the labor market starts to soften. Would that indicate that you guys will look at cutting sooner? And he said 100%. All eyes are now focused on the labor market. Again, we talked about this in previous sessions. Why is the labor market so important? Because if you've got a very high employment rate, not unemployment, high employment rate, there's more money in the economy. There's more people earning money in the economy. Not just more money in the economy, but all of a sudden companies are basically trying to snipe other employees from one another. So what happens then? If another broker wants to get Keegan involved, they're like, okay, Keegan, you're earning 100K a month. We're going to give you 150K because we want you. So what happens to Keegan's discretionary income? All of a sudden he's sitting with 50% more every month in his bank account. And what is he going to do? He's going to spend that. What is that spending going to do? That is going to cause inflation. So that is where the CPI effect comes in from the labor market. So your average hourly earnings, if your average hourly earnings increases, that is when you've got a very high employment rate, low unemployment rate, and people are going to start gunning for employees from other companies. They're going to have to get the guys across by giving them more money. And ultimately, this effect, this labor market effects, starts affecting CPI. So the Fed said already they're happy with CPI. But again, they want to see the labor market soften up, because then it's going to be a double whammy. Tight monetary policy, low credit spending from the consumers. Consumers are going to feel a little bit tight. And then when the labor market starts to soften, that is more or less when they're going to be like, all right, let's start stimulating the economy. Unemployment or employment came down, unemployment rates went up. Now we can start stimulating the economy again. And that is why the labor figure today, NFP, is going to be so important. So after giving you guys a little bit of an economics lesson there, 101, maybe like 1.5, not really an economics lesson, but anyways, three scenarios today. Very, very simple, not even very difficult to comprehend what could happen here today. Today, neutral release, that is as expected, bullish for the dollar. Higher than expected, bullish for the dollar. And I'm going to tell you why for every scenario. Lower than expected, bearish. Okay, let's just put it out there. Why do I say that? Let's just bring it across. This doesn't look great. Let's do that. Okay. Why am I saying a neutral release is bullish for the dollar? Because a neutral release is still good for the US economy. It's still new jobs being added. So it's not really showing a slowdown in the labor market. And again, that just creates a lot of uncertainty if the labor market is not softening. So if the Fed wants to see a softening, not things remaining the same, because at any stage can the next NFP be a big one to the upside. They want to see a decline in labor. So that's why neutral is bullish. It is not bearish. So if there's a neutral release, please keep that in mind. Higher than expected, obviously, that just throws the rate cut talks from March to May now to maybe even July. So that's going to also be bullish for the dollar. And then lower than expected, 100% the markets are going to be like, all right, pal, your move. When are you starting to cut? We want to start seeing some rate cuts. Now you can see the labor market is starting to soften, and that's going to be bearish for the dollar. So only one scenario for me today is bearish for the dollar, and the other two scenarios are bullish. So what came out yesterday, Keeks? Unemployment close.
And PMI.
So Chad, there, very, very simple, and that is how you're going to trade it. So take a screenshot. We'll chat about it in Keegan's stream. No, so we took profit on EJ. Yeah, that breakout continuation trade. Yeah, let me just show you quickly. We took it there. There's it. That breakout there. But we're out already, so I don't know if you wanna. Yeah, we took it there. No, really. You can ask the chat. Sorry, were you listening in? Yeah. Maybe you missed it, but no, I'm too. I told you I'll let you know. Don't stress. I'm waiting for you. Oh, all right, Chad. Moski. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. So there's the three scenarios, Chad. Very simple. Keeks, what do you think? Obviously, you also becoming a little bit of a fundamental guru.
Basically, what you went with is pretty spot on. I always say, so in a situation like this, and that's why there's only one scenario that gold goes bullish, dollar goes bearish, and you need that big surprise number to the downside. You got to have it come out less. So, for example, NFP at the moment, they are obviously expecting it to come out. They are expecting a drop. They're expecting 216 was the previous. You expecting a drop of 187. So the fact we had a 187, I'd probably say we need a drop of, I'm going to say like 160.
Like closer to 160 or
160, 150. We need, because not only are we, even remember that is, I always say to guys, is the market's already trying to pre-price that in. So that's even like I was talking about a minimum and
140. Maximum. I'm even thinking 140 could be.
You need a big jump to the downside that they were not expecting, and that's going to bring in that bearish push for the dollar, and kind of checkmate Powell. But at the same time of doing that, then unemployment rate's got to come in hand as well. Because keep in mind that comes out with it. So if those two come out, one's bullish, one's bearish, it's mixed. Chalk it. It's done. You literally need everything to come in plan. So the unemployment rate, also there needs to come out a higher, which that they aren't pricing in for. So basically, if what they are expecting does happen, but we need it dramatically to happen. It needs to come out way worse than what they think, to give us what we want.
I'm off to jump, folks. Probably going to hit BU. No other setups inside. Every deadlift will salvage the day. Good luck, Ed. Jakes, here's my thing. You notify, you spotting a correlation there, but how do you use it? Telling me that they are moving in sync again. Like, how do we use it? So otherwise it's just a cool thing to see. So your job now as a trader is to say, okay, how can I use that? For me, currently, that's just purely from looking back. And I've told you, I've traded in cycles where the dollar goes up, gold goes up, US markets goes up. Purely no inverted correlation. So it's how do we use it? Otherwise, it's of no use to us. Etienne Grobler, Chris, jy's 'n lekker ou. Yes, Etienne, ek is nie 'n bad ou nie. Al dink mense baie keer ek's 'n slegte ou. Ek's eintlik 'n goeie ou. Vra maar vir Keegan.
He's not bad, guys.
Keegs, I'll pay you that money afterwards. Thank you for saying that.
Just an extra coffee the other side.
Yeah. Just ask Caitlin to send me that invoice. But remember, I told you 3 times, so 2 more streams. Just say I'm a lucky guy. Okay.
No problem.
We'll
slide it in there.
Okay. Oh shit, we went.
I think
were
the
we
mics were
muted?
still on.
Oh shit, sorry. Chad, you didn't do a thing there. Alright. Let's see. Jaden, yeah, we just we getting gazebos. We actually want to hold like a little event here, like some type of cards and charts. Have like a lekker braai here outside. Get some music going. So there's just some other stuff we've got planned for our own brand as well. So look, we've started off the year good in terms of the projects we launched, in terms of the projects we still want to do this year, the content. We've really challenged ourselves to put out a lot more content. The streams, I can honestly say we're happy with. We're gonna do a complete revamp of the stream layouts, the banner, the profile pictures, just to sprucing it up a little bit. So if there's any suggestions that you guys would want to see, any improvements like this one here, I think that was a good little improvement, having the symbol there. It looks a little bit big. I don't know if I should maybe make it a little bit smaller. Is it too big, Chad? I don't know. Let me maybe make it a little bit smaller. I don't want it to look too big. But yeah, any suggestions? Because ultimately this is for you guys. And also, yeah, the streams, I have to say, on point. Every day, on time. Only times we do not stream, I think we missed maybe 3 streams this entire year, purely due to the substation that was out.
We were just having a bad start to the year with the substation, and then load shedding schedules changing, and
but other than that, Chad, we're very consistent with the streams. For instance, if you come on 9:30, unless some bomb took the office out, we So now I think, Keeks, what do you think we can improve on? I think we let the Instagram reel game slide a little bit this week, if we're very honest. Like, we did shoot a lot of content, but
to be fair, it's only... Wait, I posted yesterday, Thursday. Or posted Tuesday.
I think I only posted 2.
I only missed 1 video this week.
Did you miss 1?
Just 1. Remember, it's you, me today. Yeah, so I only missed 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're going to pick it up next week, eh?
Yeah, we were back on it, guys. As I said, it was just last week. Yeah, things are a little bit crazy with all the difference and stuff ups and that, but we're back on our game, don't you worry.
And you're on that podcast with Rattle took a lot out of us. You
guys, honestly, you guys did not see the behind the scenes on that.
Chad rushing, like driving like a maniac from here. literally, I think we had like 25 minutes to set up everything. No, that evening I was finished. I told my wife, like, yo, taps for the stream. Could you please send one recovery signal?
Who asked for a recovery signal now?
Boss Bobby. Yes, Boss Bobby. How my January looked. I don't know if you can maybe send me a recovery signal. Look, it wasn't terrible. I closed the month off down 0.1%, but still after starting it off very solid. But anyways, those months are gonna come where we absolutely rip it, and it is just a vibe. But up until that stage, we literally just show up every day, trade your setup. If there's no setup and you sat through the session, you did your due diligence. So my only concern always is when you want to try and force something because you haven't taken a trade for so long. Last week I took one trade and I sat through every single session with you guys in the morning, in the afternoons, with Keegan. Even though I'm not on stream, I'm also on the charts looking at it, waiting for a setup, listening to what Keegs and Jev has to say. So sometimes the markets are just slow. The running around the building promise you did for the 5K. Hey, Raza. The only thing is I'll do it. My wife, Chad, you guys don't know my wife. She's a tough. I'll get clapped, my bro. I'll get clapped like you wouldn't believe. If I had to, Chad, let's not even. So I told you every now and again when you get a chance to go out a little bit with the boys.
Yeah.
Else we would phone me. All she doesn't say anything. She's just like, "Wat try you know?" Like just that. And then like you in your state of juvenilness.
Ja.
Nee, die boys het sê ons dingetjies. Wat probeer jy nou? Kry jouself by die huis.
You know that, boys, I gotta go.
It's like, no, what are you doing? It's like, yo. Chad, I'm waiting here for my setup. If I get it, I'm gonna execute on it. Here's GJ. The daily R1, I'm not too concerned about the weekly S1. It's this level that I'm concerned about. I want to get something off there, so we might get it. EJ, the continuation trade we can get from here, the daily R2. If we don't get that deeper pullback. GU, this zone right here, that's the zone we want to look for continuations long. And then EU, just this level. So I'm happy to wait here if I can get it. What else is there? EJ, we went through. UJ, a little bit in no man's land for me. There's the key level. You would have wanted to get it somewhere there. Nasdaq, US 30. US 30 back below the Asia lows. Nasdaq, rejecting. yeah, you see that, chat. This is typical NFP styled fashion, taking Asia lows, taking Asia highs, and parking it here in the middle. So please do not get trapped. Keeks, you also bullish for gold, but you want to get it off Asia lows, though.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that to retest a little bit lower.
I just bought another challenge, lol. Chris, what was that addiction helpline? I know what.
The only thing is, if you bought the challenge just for buying another one, no problem. But if you just bought it because you like blowing them, then there's a problem.
I'm not a cricket fan. Sorry, man. I think Keeks you because obviously your brother-in-law plays for the Proteas. So
Yeah.
Keeks is a cricket fan, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, they start now. First test on the 18th, I think it is.
GJ trapped sellers. I think so. What's this thing doing on the daily? Let's just look here. Sheesh. Oh, it still has some legs on it. Still has some legs. Ja, that's net Ruben, it's more idea of where it is. So if you look this weekly S1, so the first time we hit this was Monday evening. So you can see our price on Monday evening, for instance, on GJ, tried to hold that weekly S1 level and then finally gave it up. So it's just the level. And then on Tuesday, late that evening again, that held as a support. So you can also use it as quite a key pivot point. Price will react off it. So for instance, it's more for your swing targets. So if you were swinging shorts, your weekly S1 would most probably be your lower hanging fruit that you want to take some profit off the table. But ja, Ruben het ons een keer hierdie jare trade van R1 gevat. Round number TP. Ja, dis reg. Chris, did anyone see the post of this billionaire Peter Thiel is going to fund the enhanced games?
Yeah, to rival the normal Olympics. The thing is, guys, so you have to understand this. Any athlete that's going to enter that is ending their career for the Olympics. Because you've just admitted
you're doping.
So just think about it from the athlete's perspective. They are idiots if they enter. If they do it, 100% they can do it. And that's the thing. They have to take the risk that that's actually going to blow up. Because if it doesn't and it fails, they've screwed themselves for the Olympics.
Listen here, but what if this is a trap?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
What if they're trying to trap the guys?
That's just, I don't think it will, because athletes aren't going to take that risk.
Chad, how's the week been? It's been the weird thing. I spoke to Carl yesterday, and for instance, even Mo in the office, we were looking at we were looking at GJ, and I'm like, there's moves, but here's my thing though. Look at this. This was yesterday, so there is movement in the market, but it's range bound markets. Like this was, I think 50 or 110 pip range. But how do you trade this? Like I can't trade it. If somebody trades it well, great. But for instance, that is my thing. There's no clear direction as to whether we're going short or whether we're going long. So
yeah,
that is the tough part about seeing moves. And it's like, oh, Chris, but how could we have executed on this 100 pip move from here to there? We were bearish on the day yesterday. So
There wasn't a way for you to execute.
Yeah, there's movement in the market, but the thing is, it's not one directional. It's very sporadic. Don't know if I can use that word, sporadic. All right, Chad. I love this setup. Nice little impulse to the upside. Nice little pullback here to the monthly pivot. We can retarget these session highs. We've got that round number up there. So let's see. I'm gonna stick around for a bit, and let's see if we can get it. Alert set. I'm just gonna slap the tank. I don't know if that is that better. Kicks. Slap the tank quickly.
Yeah, I mean, that could work.
Slap. What did you say? Slap the sirloin or
Swinger sirloin.
swingers? Okay. Chat to you guys now. There's still some potential here, so don't run away. The guys that ran away are going to cry a little bit later when we hit some TPs here today. And we're going to play some mute because we're obviously buying EU. So mute is definitely on the program for this morning.
Yo, Chris is just bringing out all the big cards here. All right. Let's see what's happening. We're on my screen or on Chris's screen? On Chris's. Okay, let's go through my charts here. Literally not one of my alerts have gone off yet. J. Yeah, London's been dead though, guys. Yeah, literally dead. There's like honestly nothing to literally even watch out for and look for. What's up?
So obviously you saw the new M4 release, bro. How subtle are those changes? Have you seen?
To be fair, I haven't seen it.
Haven't you?
No.
Wait, I'm gonna show you now, bro. I was like, what is the difference even here? The new facelift.
Oh yeah, it's meant to be the facelift there.
Chad, I don't know if you saw, just going to take it off screen here for a bit. The new M4 BMW is trying to upload. Look, the interior looks mad.
Have they obviously have updated the interior now.
Yeah.
My thing is, I haven't seen it, so I need to see. But I'm sorry, when it comes to interior, there ain't anyone that got shit on Mercedes. Mercedes interior is insane.
Okay, wait, let me bring it across. Chad, we've got our alerts. Let me just see before we... Okay. Alright, things are starting to come into zone here. Alrighty. Okay, we've got our alerts set there. Keeks, check here. So this... Wait, let me do it this way rather. So this is the facelift. This is now the new M4.
Okay.
That's the older one. What has changed here?
Wait, so that is. Wait, which is the new one?
The top one is the new.
Okay, the lights have changed.
Yeah, the lights you've got now. It's a little bit smoother.
Yeah.
Like
I actually prefer the older one's lights. It was more aggressive.
yeah. Okay, so that's the front. This
It's
is
not as wide. The fenders, your fenders have come in actually.
yeah.
It's like they're going away from the aggressive look now.
Yeah, they've smoothed it out.
Yeah.
And
But it's very subtle. I mean, even the Bugs Bunny grill looks like it's got smaller.
Yeah, bro, I don't like this. It almost looks like I don't know. Okay, the interior, dude, look at this interior. Look at that little Alcantara. That they squared it down here at the bottom.
But okay, I must say the steering wheel's better. I wasn't a fan of these newer BMW steering wheels, so that does look better.
Obviously the LCI screen. Real, dude, literally. Okay, the light is more. So this is now like this type of laser light. So you see this one's got a bit of a kink. So the kink is a little bit softer. And that's it, my dude. Literally the rear diffuser is still the same. I think they've just stuck the silencer box in a little bit more.
They've just basically refined it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say this is a facelift.
I wouldn't pay money for a facelift like this. Like it's not
but even the thing is the interior. Like if you go buy a 2021, it has that same interior. Like it's nothing really that's major different. And if you really want to be hectic, you can go buy a 2021, for example, CS model, and then that's going to be better than the new M4.
I think 30 horsepower. So what does that equate to in kilowatts? Like 10, 15 kilowatts more?
Yeah, roughly.
Shit, sorry, Chad. I don't know what I'm doing here. Horsepower to kilo. I must just remember that thing because when I watch some of the UK channels, they 22 kilowatts. Let me just quickly see what is the conversion. Okay, so it's 0.75. So 1 kilowatt is 1.3 HP. Okay. Let me remember it as 1.3. Ooh, GU. Come on, baby. Geeks, don't tell me the session is chalked for you. Please don't tell me that.
I'm done.
No, man.
Bro, it's 12.
No.
It's 12. Okay, hold on.
No,
So what is your window of execution?
That late pre-lunch push. It's now. wait. Here's the thing, though. It's only 10 o'clock in London now. The boys are having their tea. It's literally 10 o'clock in London.
So what does that tell you? You should also go have your tea.
No. I'm gonna have some pips for tea this morning. I'm not. I want to be grabbing some pips.
Do the boys get the likes? No, they don't.
I think we'll anyway do one for you boys. All right, Chad, we're going to do a giveaway here this morning. And how can we do it different this morning? The giveaway. How can we do it different? Do we want to do it different? Or are we going to go the number route, Keeks? I want to see if I can put a number on my notes. I don't have to write it down. Let me make a new note and make a big number here. How do I increase the size of this? Do you know how to increase the size?
No. Yo, but all these boys talking cars. I may still take you to go see Jamie.
Oh yeah, you must.
Bro,
That's souped up.
Bro, I promise you, you always shit yourself in that car.
I want that.
So just guys, in talking about it, so a mate of mine here in PE, he's actually got the fastest BMW M3 in Africa, and I think it still holds the record as well, or it's second in the southern hemisphere.
Okay, Chad, I've got my number here. I'm going to get us a nice little mix once I click start. Let me just go into slow mode. We're going to do a giveaway here while we wait for price to get into our zones. GU making a run for it here, so we're also just going to purely wait for that little retest there. How the heck is this thing at the weekly R1? But anyways, we're going to see if we can hold this retest. Nice little breakout to the upside, and as mentioned, I still said just be very careful for the sells because it's still bullish. So get ready for the giveaway kicks. There's the number. I don't know if you can see it, just beep across here. We're going a little bit more advanced here today.
All right.
Drawing it on my phone. Technology these days, incredible. Incredible.
King Shaker M3, bro.
What do you want to? Oh, the guy with the M3.
Yeah, he was just asking what car.
All right, Chatadonia, baby. What a mix. This is a mix, baby. Once I click start, we're going to get going. So just check the chat. Oh, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. It is Friday. Giveaway time. 0 to 100. That's the range. 0 to 100.
Sometimes I wish I never got the motherfucking thing. Hello, can I speak to Biggie? Yo, who this? Tanisha, your call back, I'm busy. Why don't you hit me on the box a little later? Washed up, got dressed, hits the elevator.
Shush, how's I'm moving?
Dope fiend, crack fiend, eyewitness news team. I seen the honey with the butt looking butter soft. I know she look much better with them clothes up off. Sitting all thick with the ruby red lipstick. That's the one I got to get with. Can I get with ya? 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 Why you wanna get with me? Cause you got a big B-U-T-T. See? Can I get with ya? Can I get with ya?
Jake's got it.
Can I get with ya? Why you wanna get with me? Cause you got a big B-U-T-T. She said if I get with you, I got to get
boy.
with ya.
No, we can't give it, Jakes. Sorry, Jakes. My brother, you are a moderator, so you'll see you had like 4 entries, so we're gonna have to chalk that one. Sorry, Jakes.
Sorry, I didn't even see his name come before that.
Yeah, he had 4 numbers. Sorry, Jakes, my brother. If it was your first or second one, but the thing is, there's a little bit of an unfair advantage, so. Jack, sorry, my brother. We have to be fair because you don't have any restriction with the slow mode because you're a moderator. So mods get 2 entries max. We're gonna do another one. Let me just see. Okay, so Jake started off, retracted his message. No man, Jake, come on. Don't do that, Jakes. Keeks, write down your number here. We're gonna do it again. You can write. Keeks is gonna write his number there. Okay, Chad, we're gonna let me just get a new song here for us. Keeks, what can we play here? Here's a banger. Okay, Chad. Still 0 to 100, and once I click start, we are gonna get going again. All right, baby, let's go. Giveaway time. Mods, please. Only 2 entries. Let's keep it fair and let's keep it clean.
Right there, Paco. Paco.
No, man. Don't lie to me. Already?
Yeah.
Wait, where? Let me see.
Paco Mashape.
Paco, you know the drill. Please go and register your Vault Funder account. Please send me a screenshot and the email you used on Instagram, and we're gonna get that account too. We're gonna do another one, Chad. Just because I'm a good guy. We didn't get to 200 likes, so if you have not yet liked, we're gonna do another one. Kiggs, I want to do one number. You do a number. I'm gonna give Kiggs a little bit of a curveball here, and I know he's not gonna like it, but Kiggs, put in your number there next to mine. Ha! Ha!
Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit me get up. Fresh shot, come strut walking, a little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious, somewhere between like
alright, Chad. 100 to 200. Give me your number. Let's go, baby. Ranges 100 to 200. If you're new, this is a giveaway. Just put in a number between 100 to 200.
Stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds, but I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT shit hustling, chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin', halfway across that city with the back crush shit. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country. Here we go back. This is the moment tonight.
There we go.
Random kid.
That random kid. Well done, brother. 119. There you can see it. Well done. 2 giveaways done and dusted, baby. Let's get back to the charts. That random kid, you also know the drill. Go and register your Vault Funder profile. Please send me your email. Take a screenshot of your YouTube profile, just so I know that it's that random kid and not other random kid that's trying to take your prize. And we're gonna get those accounts to you before NFP, so you can do some damage. And back to the charts, Chad. I'm gonna give it a couple of more minutes before I call it a stream. Kiggs, you said you're starting at 4, so you're gonna basically catch that post NFP volume.
Yeah, bro.
All right. Let's just have a look here. I also don't want to be a degenerate and wait for things that won't happen here today. Chad. Here's my thing though. We had the moves. Now we created a session high, and all right, you see there, G, you're not holding that level. EU coming in. This EU, I wanna give it a go. The only thing is as well, we've got some errands to run here this morning. How long have we been streaming now? 32 hours. Oh, now we can give it a couple of more minutes. Can give it a little bit more. On Instagram, yes, please. Justina Patel, welcome. Haven't seen you here. Would you guys recommending buying gold from 2048? I've got a key level at 2045. So the thing is, if you look on the higher time frames, gold will move in and between these key levels. So it's currently rejecting that 2055 on the 4-hour. So it could likely even just make a short little rebound here to 2049, which is that breakout retest. But the key level is down here. This is the major level we're looking out for. Let me just see. 8 o'clock 4-hour. 8 o'clock 4-hour. Keeks, I think we should really start looking a little bit into that 8 o'clock 4 hour.
Yeah.
On like how we can execute, because look here, Chad, I'm just going back to the start of the week. That 8 o'clock candle that starts and ends at 12, the next one follows it. So that was Monday. So it's giving you a hint of direction. This 8 o'clock, next one followed bullish. This was Tuesday. Wednesday 8 o'clock candle here followed bullish, and now we've got this one bearish 8 o'clock 4 hour candle. So very interesting. If you want to go and backtest this yourself this weekend, I'm going to do that. Is how you do it is you basically get your spreadsheet and you go and calculate for the last 2-3 months how many times did the following candle follow the previous one, and then you're going to average it out. And let's say, for instance, you come out with a stat saying that 75% of the time it followed the previous candle. Then you can start refining it in saying, okay, flip, how do I enter it? Do I enter it on the close of that 4 hour candle with a stop below the low? Do I use an average? Then you can start working out what was the average wick length of the next candle. And that's how you start formulating some type of edge. So I think I'm going to do that over the weekend.
But yeah, for myself, Chris, I'm going to call it. I'm going to go relax, eat, sort some stuff out. And we also have a lot to sort out still as well.
Yeah. Chad, we actually need to quickly get back to all of the guys that entered Project 5130.
I'm going to go get those cables.
So... Chad, we gave you the outlook. We're gonna be with you guys here at 4. I might even give myself a little hot mic there on the end. We could even have me on as well now that we've got that additional webcam.
Oh, did it wrap?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So we might even do a 3-way here today, Chad. A little NFP special. So let's see. Nothing for me, Chad. This is a key level. Out of all of the pairs, this one has got my attention. That monthly pivot level, like I said, this level is valid for entire 30 days, 28 days for Feb, obviously. Feb only has 28 days, 29. Skrikkeljaar, okay. Chad, that's it. That is the session. Thank you so much to 2 of the winners. Let's get those emails through. Let's get that going. And Keeks, closeout song. Obviously not the one that's gonna block the stream like the one yesterday. But
thing is, I don't know why. Hey, it doesn't always block. So it's only
also
that
I also
one
played
video
it.
blocked.
Also played it. I don't know if they did something, but give us a banger. Needs to slap. Needs to slap here for the Chad.
Yo, actually, hold on. Wait.
You have a banger.
I think I have one in mind.
Chad, again, thank you so much for everyone joining. We're going to be with you guys at 4 o'clock. We're going to do a triple threat match. Me, Jeff, Keegan. It's going to be a good one. And yeah, Ric Flair drop. And then also the Project 5130 guys, please check your emails a little bit later today for the variable links. Keeks, are we going to start with them? No, we can't start with them tomorrow. That's too... Oh, shoot.
Yo, what a song.
Okay, so the guys, everyone that entered Project 5130, check your emails, please. We're going to get that going. Most probably the biggest project of the year. We want to change some lives here. But with the outro, this is from Keeks.
Yo, guys, if you're a real one, you guys should know this song. This is a OG,
Yo, you went back, eh? You went back, my bro. Oh,
what
baby.
a tune.
Friday, let's get it. NFP today. Keep it safe, keep it tight, keep it light, and we will see you guys at 4. Peace out.
planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every step I get to, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. Sometimes I think sitting on trains. Every step I get to, I'm clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. Democracy. Yeah, I got more records than the KGB. So, no funny business. Are you already